Welcome back. Phase 2 of Governor Steve Bullock's reopening of Montana is allowing up to 50 people to gather. It's also allowing for more places to open their doors. MTN's Caitlin Boycell spoke with Benefis Health System to see how they're dealing with this new change.
Hospitals have one of the most vulnerable populations in regard to COVID. With Phase 2 coming into effect, some of those restrictions are being lifted.
We are now open for visitations.
Benefis is allowing one visitor per adult patient and a parent unit to visit their child. We spoke with Reine Ganti, who's the System Chief Nursing Officer and the Hospital Chief Operating Officer, and she tells us it's important for family to be able to come back in.
It's great to be able to have those caregivers back in the hospital. I think in healthcare today it is super important that we treat not only the patient but the family.
She also explains family helps with the road to recovery.
It helps as we communicate the plan of care with our patients. It's important that they're seen as a unit. And so oftentimes there are questions that family members may have that if you're sick and in the hospital and you're not feeling well, you don't necessarily think to ask.
And if you're planning to visit, you need to remember these things.
If you're coming to the hospital to visit someone, it's important that you kind of do that check before you come through the doors. Do you have any signs and symptoms of COVID? Are you feeling ill? Are you running a temperature? Do you have a cough? And then when you arrive here, when you come through the doors, we will provide a mask for you to wear when you're in the building, just as an extra precaution. And then throughout your visit, you may be asked by different clinicians if you're having any symptoms of COVID, so we can ensure not only our visitors' safety, but certainly our patients and employees.
Are wanting to take steps to the future, but only if it's safe.
Eventually, as we progress through the different phases, we want to get back to business as usual as fast as we can, understanding that, we need to continue to make sure that we're taking that at the right pace and making those decisions for the right reason and not rushing to those decisions, but really watching what the numbers are, making sure that the curve continues to remain flat across the state of Montana.
Reporting in Great Falls, Caitlin Boycell, MTN News.